Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eileen. If you are new here, when I saw the movie Shang-Chi, I was really floored because it has so much cultural significance in it and it has an underlying message, especially when the hero was saying it's time to show the world what we really are.
Me against the world, I got my back against the wall.
It's time to show the world
No, I'm hellbound, but I'm well now.
who I really am.
No one with everybody
It really signifies the repositioning of Asia. I think Asians has taken such a bad rap, especially during the pandemic, and this I think is our time to rise, especially when you see the phoenix in the movie. The phoenix is a mythological creature that actually rises up from the ashes and creates a new life for itself. You also see the symbolism of the 10 rings. Everything in life is a circle. The 10 rings represents integrity, valor, as well as power. In the circle of life, you're born on top, you go to the bottom. From the bottom, there is no way but to go up. That is the circle of life. It is a constant circle. So the pandemic has been so negative. Even when you look at the yin and yang symbolism, there is always the negative. After the negative comes the positive. If you keep an open mind and a strong mind, you will see that after all this that we have been through, we will come out of this even stronger and being reborn again into a new chapter of our life. One more important aspect of this movie is that Jade played such a pivotal role. You can see that both the hero and the heroine were given the jade pendant when they were born, and it was taken from them and put on the eyes of the dragon to herald this new beginning for them, this new life for them, and this new destiny for them. So that's almost exactly like saying also to the rest of the world, see Asia rising up again. The eyes of the dragon has been placed on him. This is a very significant and powerful imagery. You will be able to see that from now on things are going to get even more better and stronger than ever before. The dragon is the most celestial of all beings, and he is seen in the movie very significantly. It is a very powerful symbolism. That's exactly why I'm wearing my jade pendant and the jade bangle. This jade bangle, as I mentioned so many times before, was given to me by my mom, but this jade pendant, I got it myself during one of the most difficult periods of my life when my mom was not around. My mom has always been like my rock, and I've always looked up to her for her advice. It was such a difficult and challenging time that I actually was so desperate. I walked into a feng shui shop and I told her about my predicament, and she said that you are very lucky because I have just came back from China and I got 3 pendants for 2 of my businessman clients. They are late today. They are meant to come and collect it. I actually got 3 pieces just in case they don't like the design of the first 2 pendants. So what is meant to be for them, I actually have an extra one, and I think you should have it. Whenever someone wants to sell you a used jade, you should not be buying jade that has been previously owned by someone else, because if you don't know anything about the person, which is totally different from your ancestral jade, because that is passed down through the family, through the generations, and that is within your family. People usually don't buy jade that had belonged to someone else because they are so afraid. They don't know what type of a life the person led. If her life has been riddled with bad luck, you're worried that you will also absorb that bad luck into your life. Unless your chi or your energy is so strong and powerful, For example, like I saw a father and son duo who owns a shipping company in Asia. They are shipping magnets, and I saw during the interview that they had a jade disc such as the one that I'm having behind me, but obviously theirs was thousands and thousands of years of age with some carvings on it. And I think sometimes without realizing it, if you are lucky enough, like if it had belonged to a previous, let's say an emperor who was very successful, you will be able to borrow from the chi of that piece of jade. So that's exactly what happened with this jade pendant. During that difficult time, I really needed something to hang on to, and I usually would interchange my jewelry every single day because I love jewelry, as you know. But during that period in time, I really wanted to borrow from the energy of this pendant, and because the feng shui practitioner told me that was thousands of years of age, I truly believe that the person who owned this pendant had such a strong energy that I could borrow from the chi of that person, and I actually sailed through that period in my life. Because after all, it is part of our culture, it is what has been practiced by our ancestors, that if the jade breaks, that means that piece of jade has absorbed the bad luck that is meant to happen to you, or some incident that is meant to happen, and it protected you and protected the wearer, and it broke on your behalf. So having said that, if any one of you are so mean enough to approach an elderly lady and you wish to push her down, if that elderly lady happens to be wearing a piece of jade, and if that piece of jade breaks, know for sure bad luck is going to come to you. And if that piece of jade goes back through the generations, then that curse doesn't stop with you. It will continue on through the generations as well. So be very careful before you go around pushing other people's elderly grandparents, because you don't know what's gonna happen to you. So before you go around being mean to other people, think twice. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video on the significance of jade, and I hope that I have piqued your interest in jade. If you want to know more about jade, I've done other videos as well, which I am going to be linking towards the end of the video. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I hope that you have a jade-delicious week ahead. This is Eileen's Lookbook signing off.